Yo, what's up everybody? Thomas my fan 11 aka Desto here. Today, I'm doing something different. I've made a lot of Roblox videos. 53 remakes, 32 Roblox cartoon theme songs, and 16 original projects to be exact. That's exactly 101 Roblox videos on my channel. Whoa. So since I've just uploaded my final RCTS, how about we rank my top 20 best Roblox videos I've ever made? Joining me today are my good pals, Fairly OddEngine Creations and Gannons Post.
Heidi ho, Thomas and Mario fans!
Hello people, it is me, your local postman.
Me, Jono, and Gannon have spent a lot of time on this list. Again, I have made 101 Roblox videos. So these are the top 20 best in our opinion. If there's a video here that you thought should have been on this list, let us know in the comments below. Now, without further ado, let's begin! This video is very nostalgic. I remember when I made it. I just hit 900 subs and had recently made the Tatmar chase in CBR3 to celebrate. Around then, Take on Soda was just about to come out, and everyone was super excited. At the time, we thought we'd be done with CBR3 forever, and Take on Soda would be the new hot Thomas game. When it finally came out, I filmed this to show off the game. Looking back, it's still a pretty nice video. Not one of my best, but it's good enough to get the number 20 spot. How about you guys?
I can agree with that. An oddly nostalgic entry with quite a lot to offer. The amount of stuff incorporated in this game that's now been vanquished is truly disheartening. Despite my feelings about the creator, this game was the shit.
I don't feel nostalgic for this video like you two do, but I like the camera work in this video, and it does do a good job of showcasing the game. Plus, this video helped improve a future video. But we'll have to get to that video when we talk more about the list.
This remake is good. Since the Twas Vicarstown update came out, I've always wanted to do this. The scene at the Steamworks could have been done better. I couldn't get Thomas inside because the transfer table in CBR3NG wasn't working, so I had to use the small Thomas. I'd say everything else was filmed nicely though. The jump itself was super hard. It took like 10 Thomases before we finally made it.
All I have to say about this one is Thomas's landing was iconic. I was able to witness it while spectating Desto.
I actually helped film for this video. Me and Thomas Rainbow Fan were getting Thomases for Desto to jump the bridge with, and on the last Thomas, we got the epic shot of Thomas landing back onto the rails, and it took like 10 attempts, and it was awesome seeing that happen. But the remake itself is just okay. The first half could have been better, and really the thing that makes this video deserve to be here is the shot where Thomas lands back into the rails. I like the video, but it's kind of underwhelming.
Percy and the left luggage.
I like this remake a lot. I think it's filmed and edited really well, except for whatever this is. Aside from that, it's a pretty solid remake. The Elizabeth race at the end was a lot of fun to film. She was driven by our friend Thomas Rubo.
This one was fun to film. I had to dress up as both the Fat Controller and his mother, and that's something you don't see every day.
For a video that is remake, it is pretty good. I wish I had more to say about it. The shots are pretty decent, and it helped other future Roblox videos to be even better. There is some stuff that could have been filmed better, and it is laggy at times, but it is fun to watch.
I love this video. It was a lot of fun to make, and it was just downright hilarious. It's a silly little thing that me and Jono came up with one day. In fact, it's based on a true story, believe it or not.
Hey, do you need your truck shunted?
As for the quality of the video itself, it's well filmed, edited, and such. Again, there are loads of funny moments, so it deserves a spot on the list.
Proud to have been along for the ride here. When Desto first told the story to everyone, I was in stitches, and this goofy-esque video did not disappoint.
This video is pretty funny. I feel like it improves the story if you have context to the original story. I was actually in a call when Desto was explaining this story, and it was really funny. But as a viewer, it is still a good story. But I feel like Desto could have told the story a little better with some script tweaks. Now, the script isn't bad, but this could have been a whole lot better and funnier. And for the final product, it is pretty good.
The Switch.
Another pretty good remake if I do say so myself. This was the period when I was really starting to get the hang of Roblox filming. The filming and editing is good, even though there were a few sloppy moments. A very solid remake nonetheless.
Interesting fact, Desto was filming this episode while I was filming Rock and Roll. We helped each other all the way. This remake was well edited, the cameos were chosen well, and the effort put into this in general was insane. Oh, and the Switch was okay too.
The Switch! Yeah, it's pretty good. It's another video that would go on to help future videos to be even better. This video is a good example of your above average Roblox remake. The shots are pretty good, the audio episode is nice, and there isn't really any lag. And I think the video is a fun watch.
One day, James had to wait at the station till Edward and his train came in. This made him cross. Late again.
My first Blue Train with Friends remake. I remember Jono was the one who recommended this episode to me back then. It's pretty good. Great filming and editing. The ending is pretty funny, since all her friends were dancing at the station. And I know you all loved the Tiny Toby cameo at the start. A very solid remake indeed.
LOL. I remember when Desto accidentally got the wrong person for this scene by the signal box. He got Thomas Ruvo to be James's fireman when it was supposed to be me. Still, a very solid remake.
The Old Iron remake. It is a pretty fun watch. It is a little neat archive of what Blue Train and Friends used to look like. It has a neat feeling. The remake is overall pretty good. I feel like a lot of stuff could have been improved. Like the scene with James on the turntable. Like, okay, Desto, what was that shot? Let's be honest here. But it is a pretty good video. Definitely not my favorite, but it's aight. That sounds so cringe.
My first Tom Toys Land video. I really wish I made more videos in that game. Anyway, this music is lovely. It's well filmed and edited, and I think the photoshops were a bit cringe, but not terrible, even though they did feel a little out of place. Also, Headmaster Hastings' cover was excellent too.
This was fun to do. Once again, I had to pose as the Fat Man. Unfortunately, this game can be a chore to work with. The models are very fragile. Other than that, a very nice one.
The Seaside Trip video is a nice video, but one thing that kind of makes me annoyed is the water. In some shots, it's changing color of the water. It's just kind of weird. It doesn't ruin anything, and it's not a big deal, but it annoys me. But the video is nice and it's a fun watch. Not anything special, it's a pretty good Roblox remake, I would say though.
Snow came early to the island of Sodor. It was heavier than usual. Most engines hate snow. Donald and Douglas were used to it. Coupled back to back, with a van between their tenders and a snowplow on their fronts, they set to work.
My first and only video in really useful engines, even though that might change soon. This is a very solid, well-made remake. The game is very pretty, and the snow update looked amazing. My favorite part is the Percy and Topham scene. It was fun to edit, as Percy was panicking.
Yes, sir. Please, sir. It's Donald and Douglas, sir. They say, sir, that if you send them away, sir, they'll be turned into scrap, sir. That would be dreadful, sir. Please, sir, don't send them away. Thank you, Percy. That will do. Thank you, sir.
Really Useful Engines is a great game with fantastic imagery, and this remake did a good job at capturing that charm.
If you like the episode Deputation, you'll probably like this video, and Really Useful Engines is just overall a pretty game. Plus, in the winter update, it has to make this game look even better than it could. The remake itself is pretty decent. Not a whole lot I have to say about it, but yeah, Rue's great, and the remake's probably this good because of how great Rue is.
Oh, this is awesome. One of my final and favorite Roblox cartoon theme songs. It has it all. It's well filmed, very well edited, and the theme song is super catchy.
My favorite RCTS on Desto's channel, mostly due to the editing. It was also fun to film. Great stuff.
I saw this video in like September, and I like it. It's one of the best edited RCTS, and it's pretty good. I do think it's a little weird how long it took to actually come out, because I thought it already released in like November, but no. It took Desto really long to release this video, and I have no idea why. But I guess I just got early access to it, so yeah, I like this one, but I don't know why it took so long to go out. Desto, just make videos come out faster.
Chuckle some trucks.
Good evening, team.
Ah yes, the most popular video on my channel at the moment. To this day, I still have no idea why the YouTube algorithm fell in love with this. But hey, I'm not complaining. Anyway, the video itself is great. Filming, editing, and everything. The opening scene is my favorite scene in the whole remake. It's comedic gold if you ask me.
Trucks, sir. Troublesome trucks. No, thank you.
Ah, Rebecca, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad there's an engine like you working on my railway. All of you.
Desto commenced plastic surgery as Topham in the last few minutes just because I wasn't there to do it. That is all.
As the most popular video on Desto's channel, it isn't that bad. Why I get this many views is pretty amazing to see, especially at the time Desto's channel wasn't even doing that great. But the remake itself is a pretty good remake of a bad episode. That's all I really have to say about this. I definitely want to watch it again because the episode it remakes is still bad, but the footage is pretty good. Really, I don't understand why you'd want to remake a bad episode, but, you know, the remake is good.
Brandon Docks is the busiest dockyard on the island of Sodor. Every day, ships and cargo arrive to be loaded and unloaded by Cranky the Crane. Work can get pretty hectic with trucks scattered everywhere waiting to be shunted. So Tom Hat often sends tank engines to the docks to arrange them.
Okay, now we're getting to the really good stuff.
His name was...
This was a rewrite that me and my friend Sam Brunt came up with a while ago. We were talking about ways to make the episode better. I'm very happy with it. It's well filmed and edited. Pretty good.
This was a nice video. The rewrite itself wasn't half bad, and the camera work was on par as usual. Also, just saying, the man who voiced Bill and Ben in this video sounds very handsome. I wonder who could have voiced them.
Oh boy, this one. I like this video, but really my narration can kind of ruin it at times. I did this narration and was like, I don't know, 12 or something. I was tired and I did the narration. It's a pretty neat episode, and rewriting a classic series episode is a pretty nice way to change up content. I like it, and I definitely recommend that you watch it. But I wish my narration was better. It's terrible in this video, and I'm sorry for everyone about that. I owe the Thomas Mario Fan 11 channel better content, so hopefully this video makes up for that video.
The big green engine was taking a goods train to the station by the lake. Whenever that owl hoots, a mist rolls in, murmured Edward. There's a legend that when the mist's about, there's a ghost about too. Take care on the old line, Henry. Stupid bird, said Henry.
I love this remake. It's filmed well and everything. The crash was difficult, but rewarding, and there were some funny moments like Old Bailey and us dancing in the end.
The owl needs to make a cameo in those two trains or I will die a sad human being. That is all.
I really like this remake. It shows a really cool line that was in Blue to Their Friends, and the owl was actually pretty cool. The first owl I know that wears pants. Also, there is some great, truly beautiful Photoshop in the video.
Man, I love this remake. You know the video is going to be good when it starts off with me and Skiff. Anyway, the remake is well filmed and edited, and I'm pretty happy with the amount of characters I used. Plus, this song is so underrated.
One of Desto's finest. The character variety is insane, and the shots are still as good as ever. Not really a lot I can say other than, nice job.
This is a fun little music video. The frame rate could have been better, but it is pretty fun. Not a whole lot to say about this, but it's a pretty fun watch. I like it. I think the frame rate kind of ruins in some shots though.
June 2nd, 2020. I uploaded my first ever Roblox video. It was awful! 1 year later, I remade it, and oh boy, what an improvement. My filming and editing really got better. So because of that, this remake definitely deserves a spot on the list.
Wow, this was actually great. Shows how far Desto has really come throughout all this time. It has everything a good Desto video should have.
The new James the Red Engine. While not being new, it is still a pretty fun music video. In fact, it's the last music video on this list, and it holds up pretty well. I think that, from forward on, these actually are pretty good. But this one is pretty fun, and I definitely recommend you watch it after the video, of course, because we still got more to talk about.
Oh yes, the Halloween special that me and my friend Renee's Productions collaborated on last year. Did you know that he wrote and narrated this? I filmed and edited. We're both pretty proud of this, and who knows? Maybe we'll collaborate again this year.
Well, this is a very different kind of video, and an interesting one too. Ren did a great job writing this, and Desto's editing is on par as usual. Also, very cool how y'all got Dwayne Johnson to cameo in this. Again, great stuff.
This is another story video that Destiny did, and it is a pretty cool story. No further comment.
This is one of my most underrated videos. It's my 2021 Christmas special, and I love it to bits. It's super well filmed and edited, especially the take on soda sections. Not to mention it expands upon the original that I made in 2020. One of my best if I do say so myself.
A warm and cozy kind of video, and better than the original in every way. The different games used were brilliant, and the choices of music was wonderful. Plus, the photoshops have improved since Percy's seaside trip.
The Chocolate Express 2 is really good. While we could have seen more chocolate in the first one, the sequel is definitely pretty cool. But we still don't have enough chocolate though. This video showcases Christmas-themed updates in Thomas' Roblox games. I feel like the transitions to different songs could have been better. It's a little bit jarring on the ear sometimes, but it is a really fun video, and definitely deserves more views. Like, I don't understand why it didn't do so well. Actually, I do. It's a weird title.
Thomas the Quarry Engine.
Oh, I am so proud of this video. In fact, I'd say it's my best remake ever. We had a little contest to find a Terrence, and Scottish Twin Studios won it. The runaway was my favorite part to film, even though it was the hardest. The remake is pretty funny in my opinion, and we added loads of visual gags.
Guys, I'm gonna be real with you. This is my favorite video on Desto's channel. Literally everything about it is awesome. The camera work was probably the best I've seen, the Runaway 2 was well filmed, the amount of people helping was insane, since some of us were responsible for some really funny gags, and yours truly came up with the idea for the Terrence game, as well as a bunch of cameos you most likely saw throughout the remake. In fact, let's count them all right now.
Counter of all the cameos! I like this remake, but the thing that makes this remake just amazing are the workmen. They carry the remake. They're all running around knowing what to do, and I love it. And there also were a lot of people helping with this remake too, which was a very fun call we had that day. I think it's actually the most amount of help Destiny's ever had in a Roblox video. I could be mistaken, but it was definitely a big call.
Now for the best of the best. Oh, the nostalgia is real in this video. I remember being so excited for the Vicarstown update. This video is just amazing in every way, and it means a lot to me. It was so much fun to film. It really felt like a special video, from the engines whistling at the start to the title with LBSE Thomas, not to mention the music I chose, Emerald Hill Zone for the win.
Another very epic video. You know, with every entry further down the list, it's easy to run out of new stuff to say on most of these videos. This one has all the good things a Desto video should have. The shots are more frequent this time around too, and I really like the scenes with LBSE Thomas hauling a goods train to Bakerstown. That was nice.
Twas Showcase 3 is like Twas Showcase 1, but a whole lot better. The camera work is better and the shots are also better. Even though I don't really like Twas that much, this video was pretty good and kinda made me want to play it. That is all I have to say.
Now, for the second best Roblox video. This video was very close to being number 1, but I changed my mind last minute while writing the script. This video is just amazing. It's filmed super well and edited. Honestly, this is where my Toss videos peaked. The Thomas and Spencer part was my favorite. I rewatch that part specifically all the time because it's so satisfying. Not to mention Headmaster Hastings did an excellent cover too. There's a reason this video has been on my channel homepage for about a year now.
A wonderful video with wonderful audio of a wonderful cover. That's a lot of wonderfuls. Most of my praises for this video are practically the same as all the others. And I agree, the Thomas and Spencer scenes were excellent, especially considering I was the one driving Spencer. Anyway, a fantastic video, rightfully going in the top 2.
This video is pretty good. The shots are good and it's filmed well. I wish I had more to say, but I don't want to repeat myself.
Before we get to number 1, here are a few honorable mentions. Now, my best Thomas Roblox video is... Wow. Just wow. I love this video. I love this video so much. I don't want to brag or anything, but this video is amazing. It really is. First of all, Golden Galaxy is my favorite Thomas Roblox game ever. I think you may know why. Anyway, this video really was a showcase, alright. It felt so grand. It was so much fun to film. It's like a Thomas Marathon 11 movie. Everything about it is great. The filming, editing, the thumbnail. It is definitely my best Roblox video ever. What do you guys think?
What a phenomenal video. Again, despite my feelings towards the creator, this game is fantastic, as well as this video showcasing it. The galactic atmosphere is unique and interesting, as well as the missions you have to complete in order to get further in the game. But if you don't want to unlock the newer stuff, you can just hang out, play soccer, and race with your friends. This is not only one of the best Roblox games, this is one of my favorite games I've ever played, period. A master of the craft, as well as this video.
The Golden Galaxy Showcase is a very fun video. I really like it. I love the game. While I don't like the person that made it, the game is pretty good. The shots in this video are really nice to see, and it does a great job of showcasing the whole game. It's definitely the best showcase on Desto's channel. It feels like an actual showcase of what the game has to offer. It does a way better job than Twas Showcase 3 did. It feels like a very fun short film in a way. Plus, there's so many people there for the premiere. It was really cool to see. Well, I do not agree with Speedskip's actions. Like I already stated, Golden Galaxy was a very creative game, and this video showcases the game really well.
And that, guys, was my 20 best Thomas Roblox videos. Special thanks to Fairly OddEngine Creations and Gannons Post for joining me. Their channels will be linked in the description.
I had fun doing this with you guys. Can't wait to do another collab in the future. Ta-ta for now, Thomas and Mario fans.
This was a pretty fun video, and I'm glad they had me on. I also enjoyed helping this list to be the best it could be. While there are some videos I wish that would have been on this list, I do like the final listing of this list. And with out of the way, go subscribe to Thomas Mario Fan 11. Also, you should subscribe to Fairly OddEngine Creations on YouTube. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.